Bang. You know, Lukey, we bought this house in 1998 or whatever. It was in bloom. These are cherry trees, friends. So, you know, they turn white, right? And it was like Sleepy Hollow when we came up this long driveway of ours. It's off the road. It's a really neat piece of property. It's just a panhandle, half acre. It's a little Sleepy Hollow, and you come up home from a day's work, and you just come rattling up this road, and it's just a nice feeling. Home is where the heart is, isn't it, friends? No matter where it is, in a trailer, out in the bushes, in a cabin, it just doesn't matter. Home is where the heart is, and this was the first house we ever purchased. And it was 1 year after I sobered up and almost took my own life. And I went back and fetched my woman, and she was kind enough to give me another chance. And the rest is history. And here we are in the community that I was raised in. So where we are right now is we're at Roy's place. We've done work for Roy here. Remember, we did all this tree work in here. The last one's, actually, friends, I didn't upload the last one I did for Roy. It was a cluster of cedar here, and it was a complete mess. And I was just by myself. Lukey was elsewhere. Actually, I don't even think you were videoing for me then.
No, I was building axes.
Yeah, that's right. The neighbor, I helped her start her blower one day, and if she's home, or maybe even if she's not home, we'll do this. I think they probably wouldn't mind, but I'm gonna knock on the door. Hi, guys. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
It looks quiet here. It's a beautiful day for it. They want it down, I know that for a fact. Yeah, let's go have a look real quick. It's right here. And I don't think they'd mind at all. It's this one. Look at it, Lukey.
Oh, wow.
It's a complete pick-apart show. It's a big, dirty cedar. And you got to watch for landmines, Lukey. They're
Oh, yeah.
kind of everywhere here. So there it is, Luke. I think I would get the spoon out here and maybe, and we just go to it, Luke. Hey?
Yeah.
I think they'd be grateful. So let's. I've already spoken to them. Watch your step, Luke. You see, that one on the right coils up into this mad mess. It's a complete. He had a truck come in, friends, and he got up as high as he could, and he was able to take some trees. But this is a mess, and it's leaning hard on that shop. So that's 100 foot. That is scratching 100 foot. I'll bet you it's in between 95 and 100 foot. So even it's all intertwined. A guy might want to do a bit of a poop scoop.
Yeah.
Before we get going, because I'll need you maybe on the rope and this and that. So we'll do a quick poop scoop there. They'll have a shovel. We'll go up. We'll get that little 2511T. Hey, listen, friends. This is so fun having Luke film me, friends. It's like I don't know. It's changed, hasn't it, Luke? It's changed the whole thing. I love it. That gimbal is smooth too, isn't it?
It is.
Lucky Productions. My neighbor Rinder, he finally moved, friends. I've been living here now since 1998, I believe. I sobered up in 97, and it was almost like God slapped me on the bum, turned me back around and said, get back there, go live life. Yeah, it was amazing. Everybody's got a story, and your story's important too. It's very important because life, it's not easy for everyone, friends. It's not. You know, depends on, I like what me and the Essential Craftsman were having a chat one day, and he said it helps to get jerked up right. And what we meant by that is a nice home life. Ma, pa, just, nice home life. Well, I can't say I had that. Regardless, you can't use these things as victim cards and blame games. That'll keep you stuck. So I'm just saying, everybody doesn't have the same brain fortitude and willpower. We're all different. I believe the strong should help the not so strong, or the people who've been through the fire and come out the other side. I believe that we're here to help and hopefully create a bit of a path or a recipe for young men, women, and children in life now. And that's just how I look at it now, kind of in a service-orientated way. I don't claim to be nothing. I just was a fellow who was going down the wrong road and took responsibility for the gift of life. And I wanted to have kids and a wife and a home. And I wanted to be a father. So make no freaking mistake about it. Ditch the blame game. You come for where you come from, you know, and use it as tools to propel you. I wanted nothing better. And I say this about my dad. In the end, I was able to actually love my father, which was something hard to say a few years back. I was able to actually love him and see what he gave me. And he was part of my whole life, even though he wasn't there. He helped me create the man that I didn't get. Pretty interesting, right? So there's a couple different ways you can go there. So my father gave me everything that he didn't give me. I've said this before, because I don't care who you are and where you're from. Your father, your mother, family orientation is huge. It's freaking huge, and it plays a part in your life. And I can only speak from a man's point of view, but a man's relationship with his father will shape him. It will shape him. Luke, would you not agree?
100%.
Correct. Luke has his own story as well. And we all do. So, yeah, I just, it's more than freaking undercuts and backcuts here. And I talk about it a lot on this channel. And I feel like I'm here in service now, in any way I can be. So I'm glad you're here. Let's saw up. Okay, so this is just, it's the tree man's, you know, there's nothing fast about this job, friends. It's one of those ones you can see. If Lukey will pan up, he can show you the tree. They had a truck in and they got what they could, and that's all they could get, and the rest is up to whoever the next guy comes in, which is me here. I'm telling you, boys, this freaking white setup, I love these things, man. They are something, boy. They just fit. Okay, we're using this little guy, which I love. And I love it for a few different reasons. I'm using a rope. I might even try these eyeglasses today. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to cover all the bases here now. But you can see the drop zone is obviously not on the shed. The drop zone is to our left, over here. And I've got a bit of room, but it's a complete pick apart show. I think I'll pack my rope up with me.
Okay.
Just because. And then when I need it, it's there, I'll drop it. But for now, I'm gonna pack it up with me. I'm a 2-in-1 man. I love this 2-in-1 system. Lukey's gone around and done the poop scoop. This is my 2-in-1 system that I have run for, oh my gosh, as long as I've been climbing trees. It's that simple. It's a 2-in-1. So it's literally 2 straps. Okay? So for starting out, right? Boom. Now you need to go around the limb. This is quite tall, so we suck this up. Right, let's go like this. Get that up there. Go like this, suck this strap in. See? It's even a good system for climbing through, just even when there's no limbs. Instead of doing this, friends, in goofy trees like this, where you've got to throw your strap. Here's the sloop. Remember I talked to you guys about the sloop all the time? Okay, make your strap big and give it that. Because doing this, look at, it don't work. Get it like this. See that? And cedar yoke. If you're not together with your picks, you know. So here's the perfect example. Here's the perfect example for the 2-in-1 strap. Boom. Around we go. Make this as skinny as we can. Get up nice and tight. And freaking whip this sucker around. Look at that. Bang. It's almost not enough. Look at that. See, I just undid that because I'm hooked in good. But there you go. That's a 2-in-1. It's a glorious system. I feel rock solid in these boots. It's crazy. Actually, Luke, absolutely crazy, these white boots. We're gonna need the 2-in-1 again here soon. Here's what I'm talking about. Look at this tree, friends. So now, because the tree's running away from me, so it even gets harder to throw your strap. It gets harder now to do this. Heck, you may as well just snug up. Hello. And there it is. Boom. Look at this. Just enough. Bang. On she goes. We're tied in. You're always tied in with the 2-in-1. We're off to the races now. He's gonna go get the drone, friends. It's late in the afternoon. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm just happy to be freaking alive, doing anything, anywhere on the planet at this point in my life. So here's the game. It's hairy, it's crazy, it's a pick apart. There's no fast way around this job. Settle in, take a deep breath, enjoy yourself, work on your craft. Just work on your craft. Here we are, right? It's 2-in-1. If you throw your strap too high sometimes and then you go to move, it's not fun, friends. You'll actually, your strap will slip. It'll slip on you. So now, I mean, I'm just showing you guys, I'm just horsing around, but, okay. So let's get rid of that bottom one again. And let's suck this sucker up. This is where those straps come in kind of handy. I'm way back, see this? I'm kind of way back, but now this is how the 2-in-1 is. This is where the other systems are way better than this. You can get this one-handed, see? You can do it, but that's how you tend line. So that's the nice thing about the newer systems. They tend line better than this. Okay, here's our little power saw. Let's see what happens here. Let's choke it. Give her a couple bulb pumps like they ask you to. Right? Now, away you go. So I'll just go over, I'll get this thing. These things are so close together, friends. They're so close together that I'll just be able to get this out of the way, let a top go, and then just work that thing out. I've got room, but I've got no room there, nothing. So there's no sense in even being over there unless you want to be tied into there and working this out. That's up to you. I'm not here to tell you how to work. I'm not your legs. I'm my legs. See how this is all tied together? All right, so we could probably let a top go here now. You just got to make sure all these limbs are like not in the way. There's room. We got room. There's grapes there, but it looks like a nice little, but you got to make sure this is free or you'll screw yourself. Now you'll have a tree cut up and it won't go nowhere. So don't be afraid to just go up a little higher, right? And free things up. This guy here could catch something, right? See that? Just get him out of there. There it goes. Boom. There it goes. Boom. Right there. Now we've got, like, if I wanted to, I could tie in here, rappel down to the bottom, but I'm not going to do that because this is so close. I can chunk this out now and just literally do the same thing there, strip the backside off it and let a top go. Friends, sometimes it is what it is. It just is what it is. You know, it's not, there's no big tricks or nothing like that. You just get up there and go for it. If you want to get off your feet, then tie in, up to you. Completely up to you. But it's always about having a hole. Right? This is one climb down. It's backyard tree removal. That's all this is. And it's, by the time I get my first chunk, I'm literally back down to where I need to be working again. See this? Boom. And here's the limbs. So there's a plan. There's always a plan. Gotta have a plan. Here comes our first flop. Working on a pulling chain. Once again, a pulling chain. If I wanted to, I could grab my 2-in-1 now and literally just go like this. Bango. Now we're double tied in. See? That's it. Now if I fall or something happens, I get hung off of this tree. I'm not worried about it. Pulling chain. Let's work a pulling chain. Let's put this here. Phoy! Phoy! Boomskis. Now, really, I literally could take one more chunk. This is grafted. It goes right around this freaking thing. It's grafted over there. I'm just gonna jump over here now and do this. I got all this will come over top of this chunk. If I wanted, I could take another piece. I don't need to, so I probably won't. Let's just go over here. Right? Let's scoot over here. Okay. Get this guy. Put him on the top. Now we're tied in again. We're double tied in, actually. The 2-in-1 system is lovely. And if you guys aren't comfortable hanging out on your picks all day, I don't blame you. Then don't. Then get on a system like this here. I brought this up just to share this. I'm still learning in this little zone here, but this is nice to get off your feet. There's no doubt about it. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's lovely. And Hogan taught me this one, my boy. Shout out to my boy and Sizemore and these guys and Reggie Coates and all the guys that, you know, want to see me live, which I appreciate. I'm just going to hook this onto this guy here. I don't even have to. I can hook it straight onto my bridge. I got a sweat on now, friends. That's kind of cool. So there's that. That's my pressic. That's my little guy here. And now I got this. Check this out. Oh, yes. Look at this character. Now, I can use this in 2 ways. I actually love this, friends. I do. I like it. Look it. I could use it like this. Just go like this. Boom. Now, I can go like this and get off my hooks if I wanted to for a second. Oh, isn't that lovely? See? Now, I'm double tied in. You guys always tell me and are screaming and yelling at me. So I've got this little system. It gets me in a pinch, but the rope hangs down there. But it's fine. I kind of like it. Let the tree do the work, friends. Right? Just let the tree do the work. Not bad, Lukey. That wind going? Looks like it's going right in the hole. Well, that's where it's going then. See this, friends? Double tied in, old Buck and Billy Ray. I'll crack a couple of these off. Yeah, it is. It's going right in there. Let's drop this a bit. Let's get comfortable. You can use the back bar if you want. Like, it's up to you, but see this? See that? That's why I say, pull it chain. There's our double tie-in. We got holding wood everywhere. Drop this down if you want. I mean, here we go. There it goes. May as well just click that off. Boom. Shaklank. May as well just click that off. Boom. Shaklank. Hinge wood right across the stump. Pulling chain. You're not all, I'm not kidding you, friends, about that, you know, that freaking back barring. I get it. Do it when it's comfortable. Do it when it's comfortable. You know, just freaking be careful on those back barrings. Develop your good habits first. Your safe habits.
Well. Friends, good to see you. It is a glorious day. I mean, the sun, so when the sun, excuse me one minute. I'm drinking more tea these days than I am coffee. You know what I mean? Back to the story. I am 1000% grateful to be anywheres. Like I said in this video, I am. From the past that I've lived, and I'm just so happy to be anywheres. Truthfully, and the bonus that I can still do this. What a treat. So. We're going to end this video here because there's a bunch more to share. I want to talk more about, obviously, a pulling chain. We go into the chunk out, and we got to follow the stem. And I show folks a system, these rope knots that I use and different things for fallen stems. Friends, this thing, and it's cedar, which breaks wood. It doesn't hold on to nothing. I do a really interesting setup here at the end, and we're going to share that all with you. But really, in the end, I'm just grateful you're here. Totally grateful you're here. I'm still going. I feel it strong. It's the drone, the incorporation of the drone now and the gimbal has smoothed out the footage, and it's still an honor to bring you folks content of tree climbing still, actually. And I'm learning some new systems that, well, they're not new, but the double tie-in, I think going forward, I will look for a system. This is kind of a cobbled together system I'm using, but nonetheless, it's there. And if something were to happen, it would be good. I'd be all good. I'd go for a little ride, but I'd still be hanging in the tree. So anyway, don't want to take up much more of your time. A huge thank you to our new members. Our members group is growing. If you want to join members, totally different ball game over there. Hit the join button. Come check it out for a month. See if you enjoy it. If you don't, just leave. But but it is a blast and a positive place to be. Thank you to our friends shopping at buckandbillyray.com. I see the axe handles are moving. That's great. We're getting a lot of feedback on the deputy handle. And believe it or not, the sheriff. Folks are loving the sheriff, which I'm glad they see the vision, because that axe handle with heavy splitting axes is wonderful. I'm Ramblinskins. I'm done. Work hard, be honest, and be kind to one another. And remember, everything is perfect. Why? Strictly because it's happening, and it wouldn't be happening if it wasn't supposed to. We'll catch you on the next video, friends. Work hard, be honest, and be kind.